Hi, this is Bobby C. Today we're visiting Huntington Beach State Park in South Carolina, just south of Myrtle Beach State Park where we're staying. And we're going to visit Atalaya, if I'm pronouncing that right. It's a former home, a winter home of wealthy industrialists from Connecticut, New York, and it's now part of the state park. So we're going to take a walk through. Hope you enjoy it. If you like what you see, give me a big thumbs up, and let's take a look. We are at Atalaya Castle in Huntington Beach State Park. So this is a former residence, a winter residence of a wealthy industrialist, I guess, from the north. So as you enter into Atalaya, there's, as you can see, a long walkway here, a couple different walkways. There's some courtyards. My cousin who lives here told me that if you follow this the other way, there's a long walkway that goes all the way past Route 17, and on the other side of Route 17 is Brookhaven Gardens, which is a really pretty gardens area. This is one of the courtyard areas over here, as you can see, and we're walking over here. A lot of palm trees in the middle. These are palmettos and some other types, royal palms, I believe. Not quite sure. But again, another courtyard area. I think you can see there are some display placards as you go through. One of the residents of the home that built the home was an artist, and she preferred natural sunlight to sculpt by. So the area that we're in now is really kind of just an open courtyard type area where you can get that natural sunlight for your work. There's another historical placards that indicates that this was Archer's primary place of work. At the castle, he designed plans for Brook Green Gardens, wrote poetry, answered correspondence, coordinated the workings of the many museums and institutions that he had established. So I believe this would be Archer Huntington, who this was their, again, winter residence. Here's a view of one of the courtyards from inside the castle. It's really very pretty. On the other side, as we go into another one of the rooms here, they're all relatively similar. Apparently this area, the ocean is right past these trees and brush, and apparently that was clear when the Huntingtons lived here, and they would have views of the ocean right from this end of the house. So this is the library room, and as you can see, the Huntingtons were well read. Among the many books in here were ones that Archer Huntington wrote himself, so it's pretty impressive. But he says he wrote several books of poetry, but is probably most well known for writing the definitive translation of El Cid in 3 volumes. Here's a placard about Archer Huntington, so it gives you the full background, but really these were very interesting people to have put this together. This is a National Historical Landmark, so it's pretty impressive. This is a placard about Mrs. Huntington, and they grew up she grew up in Cambridge, Massachusetts, so very interesting. As you see the wrought iron work here, the design of that wrought iron was done by Anna Huntington, and apparently they secured the building while they were away, through the use of this wrought iron work. Secured the castle. So this is the kitchen. The placard states that it originally contained 2 coal-burning stoves, a gas-powered refrigerator, large ice box, and a large hooded grill. The meals were prepared for the Huntingtons and their large staff. So this was a an ice box, a walk-in ice box. They had 300-pound blocks of ice delivered, brought into the window, and stored here before refrigeration. There are a number of rooms like this along the hallway that were servants' quarters. And here is the servants' bath. Again, walking through one of the courtyards, really beautiful. Again, passing through shortly another one of the long hallways, and I guess that's it. We're in Huntington Beach State Park. We stayed here once when we first came down. This is a really nice but small park for different size RVs. They do have full service available, also tent sites and things of that nature. There's some larger RV sites down at the other end, the south end, but it's a little closer together and not as many trees, not as really nice as this part. So a bathhouse there, nice park. You are right on the beach here. I mean, literally, there is a boardwalk. It's a short walk to the beach, and you're there in no time. So we really did enjoy our stay here. We're going to be crossing over the causeway. As my driver drives carefully here. We're leaving Huntington Beach State Park. You come across this causeway going into. It's really pretty. On both sides. Looks like a boat out there. Is that a boat? No. I guess that's just rocks. Well, I hope you enjoyed the brief video about Huntington Beach State Park. We spent a lot of time with Atalaya, which is in the park, but we really didn't show enough of the beach. I showed you some of the campgrounds, which are nice, but the beach is really very, very nice. If you want something that's a little less crowded, for example, than Myrtle Beach State Park, this is a great one to visit. So highly recommend it. It's in a nice location. You're not far from Murrow's Inlet, where there's some great seafood and a lot of things to do, a nice boardwalk, so great for an evening out. So hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more content. We are on our winter trip, so we're headed to Florida next, and we'll see you next time.